welcome to our thoughts on what's been happening on Raw and SmackDown over the past week. So please grab a chair, let us know what you think, and prepare to disagree. Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
And she is back after a bit of a dispute with HR. She won't be saying much, she's got a bit of a throat, so I'll be doing a lot of the heavy lifting, as per usual, and a lot of the talking, which I don't have a problem with, as I'm sure some of you may know. So let's start with SmackDown last week. No sign of the Street Profits after they were beat, was it 2 weeks ago? By the Wyatts in Australia, I think. I can't remember. I'm sure you'll correct me. Was it last? No, it wasn't last week. Because the Wyatts had the beef with the...
yes, okay.
My Family Tree, not My Family Tree, obviously. Solos. So they're not here, so whether they're coming back and repackaging them or... I have no idea. But what was disheartening to see on SmackDown was the other tag teams coming back, which, to be honest, I'm not bothered about, as we had this at the start of the year, where I was predicting a TLC match at Mania, which wasn't far off. I think it was at Backlash, or was it just on SmackDown the night before, where there was like 5 teams in a TLC. They tried to recreate the Edge on Jeff Hardy.
I think it was a bit later on.
Catching him with a ladder, or catching him as he's dangling from the thing off a ladder. I don't want to see them tag team. I'm not interested in them. Fraxio, I'm not interested in you. I'm sorry. I'm not bothered how good you are. There's nothing about you. You just do the same thing. You run out the ring and then you run out. Oh, I've seen it a million times. I want something different. Boring. Anyway, Dragunov made a stunning comeback, beating Sami Zayn, which I didn't want him to beat Sami Zayn because I'm loving Sami Zayn as the United States champion. But Dragunov has now got the United States Championship. Let's see what he can do with it. I mean, he's got a lot to live up to with what Zayn did. I thought Zayn was fantastic, and that Cena match he had, that one, and Lesnar coming out, that was brilliant, that match. Then we had Bliss and Flair defending their tag titles, which I'm pleased to see. I do like them as title holders, as the tag title holders, because everybody's now liking Flair again. She's playing a bit of a comedy character off Bliss. I think it's working blissfully, no pun intended. And then we had Mr. and Mrs. Black giving us a promo, which I'm hoping doesn't lead us down any more husband and wife matches. I think we've had enough of them. Speaking of which, any sign of AJ Lee coming back soon, or is it just a one and done? I mean, nice work if you can get it, isn't it? I'll pop up, pocket some cash, and I'll disappear again. Thanks for coming. I mean, come on. If you're going to come back, come back. Don't just one and done. Very disappointing. And then obviously we saw the Wyatts facing off against the MFTs. I can see this being Survivor Series. It has to be. Yeah. You wouldn't get it on anywhere else. I do think the Wyatts will win if they do go at it. I mean, they should. I mean, they have to. I mean, I'd rather the MFTs win. I just think there's more about them. They're more present. They do more. I know the Wyatts have a presence. But I just think the MFTs, there's just a little bit more about them. And then, of course, we finished off with a beaten Jacob Fatu, which led to a title match, I know, between Cody and Drew McIntyre. Drew won via DQ, so the title doesn't change hands. But the question is, who beat up Jacob Fatu? Drew said it wasn't him when questioned by Nick Aldis, which... I do believe him. I don't think it was Drew, which leads me to one of my crazy theories, which I know you all love. What if it was Orton? And he's annoyed he's not involved in a number one contenders match, or even a title match, and this is his way of showing it, but keeping it on the down low. He takes it out of all the number one contenders and competitors, and then that just leaves him to face Rhodes somewhere down the line. Because Rhodes wouldn't beat up Jacob. It could have been the MFTs. Yeah. I don't think it was Drew. I mean, it could have been, of course, because he did smirk when Jacob couldn't come down to the ring to face him in a number one contenders match. But Drew could have just been smirking because he's like, oh, I've got this in the bag. That's it. Ref raised my hand. And then obviously Rhodes was like, right, let's have a title match. Because Drew wasn't aware, Drew didn't think he'd get that. But he's probably just smirking because, oh, I've got a title shot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, Orton wasn't at SmackDown. Okay, maybe he wasn't there because they didn't need him, that was it. He wasn't written in for the show. But why not have Orton, like I said, next week? So this week, let's say Drew's all of a sudden beat up. And everybody's like, oh, it could be Jacob. But it's not, it's Orton. Trying to take everybody out, just to be like, hey, don't forget about me. On to Raw. Dom defended his title again against Rusev. Brilliant, love it. Balor and JD lost the tag titles to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Now, where's the rest of LWO these days? Joaquin Phoenix and Del Toro. Why are they not? Why are they not tagged up with Dragon Lee? They've
Random combo there.
Yeah, it is a random combo. And then Maxxine Dupri defeated Becky Lynch via DQ, so she doesn't win the title, which leads me to another crazy theory.
Oh, God.
I'm wondering if they're setting up a no DQ title match between Becky and Dupri, seeing as Becky lost via count out the first time, and then she lost again as she used the belt on Dupri. So a no DQ match would be the next stop. And to be fair, Becky is a better wrestler than Dupri.
Yeah.
But Dupri's obviously getting better. But, you know, I'm not pulling my punches. We're just saying as it is. So the only way that Dupri could win would be in a no DQ, smash with a chair. Doesn't matter how good of a wrestler you are. Once you've been smashed with a chair, put through a table and whatever else from under the ring, Dupri can then pick up the title and Becky can go on her way and nurse her husband better.
I don't know if she'd go on away because I think that would be, like, for her, I think that would be kind of like the worst person.
Yes, but as Seth is not going to be in for a while, I've not gone into it. I don't know what's wrong with him. I know it's his shoulder because Heyman on Raw lent into shoulder a lot, as in something about couldn't shoulder the burden. So I'm going to assume it's his shoulder. So and Lynch is going to be like, well, I don't need to be on the road. My husband's not here, so I'll drop the title. Well, that's fair enough. She, you know, I mean, I hope she doesn't. I hope she does carry on, but I could see her losing to Dupri. And then the last match of the night, which I absolutely love, is a battle royal. Which Jey won. Not really a surprise. No. It'd be nice if it was a surprise, but then if Punk went against, say, Dom, because he was the penultimate wrestler left with Jey. If it was Jimmy, you know he's not going to beat Punk, really. If it was Otis, you know it's going to be Punk anyway. LA Knight, could have been him. But he got thrown over the top rope with Jimmy by Jey. So those two are going to kick off.
They'll be tagging up.
Yeah, against Jey and Dom or Jey and Punk or something. But no spoilers, I do think Punk will get the title. I think he'll win it. I don't think they'll give it back to Jey just yet. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, because he certainly does. But I just think Punk will get it, because then when if Seth comes back and Punk still has it, depending how long he's out, he'd be the ideal man to take it back off him. Unless, obviously, Breaker gets it. But I don't think he's ready for it. He is ready.
Good holding the belt on Raw.
Do you think? But I think he'll... I don't know. Anyway, SmackDown this week could be absolutely anything. I haven't got a clue what's going on. But the Kabuki Warriors on Raw did say they were ready for gold after dealing with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, which they didn't deal with because Sky and Rhea beat the Kabuki Warriors at Crown Jewel. So I'm not quite sure what Asuka is jabbering on about. But the Kabuki Warriors said they wanted gold. So I'd love them to show up on SmackDown and challenge Bliss and Flair. Bliss and Flair will be like, no, scoot along. So they'll fight somebody else. But the point is then they can beat them, and then at the end of SmackDown they can come back and say, right, want the title match. I don't know. Then I think we also need to find out who beat up Fatu. Which I think will come to the boil. And then we also need to see what Drew's going to say about Rhodes using the belt on him in their title fight on SmackDown last week. Because you know that Drew's going to be coming out moaning.
Of course.
He's going to demand a rematch. Surely, I mean, he's got to.
Yeah.
He's got to. He's not just going to be like, okay, you beat me. So that might be a Saturday night main event, triple threat, because Jacob will be like, well, hang on, that's not fair. I got beat up by you, Drew, or somebody. So that could be a three-way dance at Saturday night's main event. And hopefully, Orton will come out and admit he beat up Fatu, which will confirm my theory that he wants to be in on the title race. I mean...
He has glanced at that belt a few times.
Oh, I know, and he's been teasing it for about the last 6 months. And everybody knows, and everybody knows he's going to go for it. And he wasn't there on Friday. Why not? Because he was beating up Jacob Fatu.
Hiding.
And then he slithered off. So, I don't know, it'd be good if it was him.
Yeah.
If it was Drew, it's too obvious. It's like, oh, okay, it's Drew, brilliant. Yeah. But just, why is he why is Randy Orton beat up Jacob Fatu? Oh, he wants a title shot. It adds another layer. Yeah. If it's just Drew, it's like, okay, brilliant. We've seen that before. I want something a bit left field that, didn't see that coming. Although I have seen it coming, because that's my crazy, crazy theory. Anyway, if you want to agree or even disagree with that, which you don't, then please let us know in the comments down below. Do you have anything to say?
Thank you for watching.
I like that. And hopefully we will see you Saturday for SmackDown.